Corfu town happens to be one of the most important island capitals in the Mediterranean region, with a very rich history background and architecture quite unique amongst the Ionian Sea, due to the town's long-lasting ties with the Venetians. A memorial to Kostas Georgiakis, a Greek student who set himself alight in the early hours of the 19th of September 1970 in Genoa in protest against the dictatorial regime of Georgios Papadopoulos. Corfu has a vast history dating back to 750 BC, with many inhabitants and conquerors like the Romans, the Venetians, the English and the French and Turks, each one leaving their mark on the islands. The British began to occupy the Ionian Islands in 1800 and reached Corfu in 1815. It was a prosperous period. Greek became the main language, roads were built, the water system improved, castles and churches built. In 1824 the Greek University was founded. Finally, in 1864, after the London Treaty, Corfu and all the Ionian Islands united with Greece. Built by the British architect G. Whitmore when the British Commissioner Thomas Maitland was in office, is the most important monument of the British administration. Today I'm doing a tour of the north of the island, and our first port of call is here at Palea Kostritsa. It was a small fishing village. I spent a holiday here many years ago and it really hasn't changed that much. A few more hotels probably around, but still a beautiful spot to stay. A short stop here for some refreshments and a chance to have a look at the scenery.
Church of Corfu.
That is the coastline of Albania and the mountains in the background.
Because I want to take in that they're nice. Please check, sir.
I don't think they've taken.
I heard.
Oh no, I think you've only pressed it halfway.
The Straits of Corfu, which is between Greece and Albania mainlands and Corfu, Adriatic to the north and the Ionian Sea to the south. At its narrowest point, it's about 3 miles from Corfu to the mainland of Albania. Calami Bay, the White House right on the shoreline, was once the home to the author and dramatist Lawrence Durrell and his family. The house is now open to the public. We're going for a morning sail along the coastline down to the peninsula. Corfu is a beautifully green island due to the rainfall in the winter. What a fantastic position these houses on the shoreline have got. Like many Mediterranean countries, the homes are passed down the generations. The sons always getting the fertile land higher up, and the daughters being left with anything that was along the coast. In days gone by, this would have been the poorer part. But now who's got the last laugh with tourism? We've just dropped anchor for those that want to go in for a swim. As you can see, the water here is quite shallow, but apparently quite cold as well from what the people have said. Well, it's our final day and we've just a few hours before we go to the airport for our flights home. So I thought I'd have a last wander around and take some film of the areas that we've been staying in and the grounds of the hotel. It's been a really good week. We've both thoroughly enjoyed it. A lovely island. With so much history, it's unbelievable. It's been a really lovely hotel with so many terraces and deck areas and lounges to sit and relax in. And the Bougainvillea has been absolutely beautiful.